all light is made up of three spectrum. There can be made up of, broken down into three spectrum, the three primaries of light. Just like in grade school when you learn the primary colors of paint, we all did that nice little, red, green. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. Light is made up of three primary colors: red, green, and blue. What happens, you can all come up here and look at this, you can do it on your TV, is there are little dots. Later on, if you want to look, each one of these dots are called pixels. Each one of these pixels are made up of red, green, and blue. So mixing them all together will get you colors. So what they do with the black and white image is white is fully on, black is fully off, and then gray is somewhere in between, or something like that. So I know I'm boring all you to know all these things, but it's fundamental to understand. So what we're going to do is we're going to knock out all this color information. We're going to set the channels. So what we're going to do, we're going to change them all to red. The next thing that we're going to do, we're going to add a levels call. This is what is a histogram. This is fully white, fully on, halfway is fully dark. So what this represents right here is this information. So there's lots of black because of the peaks. There's some little grays. Probably some white, but we don't see it. What I want to do is I want to make myself fully white, the background fully black. And I'll get into why in a little bit. But what we do is we just take our white, and if you know what you're doing, this is just crushing it. So anything. Exactly. So my white point was right here. Brought it all the way down to here. So everything above this is now white. It's fully on. Fully on. So what I have here is a matte. What we can do, we have a track matte. So for instance, we can use the alpha matte, the inverted matte, the luma matte, and the inverted matte. We can use the luma matte. And of course, it don't work. There we go. Everybody see how that works? Yep. What I did was, I did everything I did in Shake, with a whole bunch more button pushes. But what I did was, this is something Steve Warner taught me. He said, first day in class, don't ever let the program be the boss of you. Give it the finger, tell it you are the boss. You are the boss. He was an interesting, fun teacher, let me tell you. Let me tell you. But yeah, so that is match keying. That is what your $100 whatever program is doing for you. But the thing that we can do now is there's some obvious problems with this. See this green halo around me? We can get rid of that, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But
That's like the trickiest part.
I know. I know, isn't it?
Especially when you're working with like DV video, which
Yep.
is really bad. But
So anybody recognize this?
no.
Yeah. Yep, that it is. So I'm just going to do the same thing again. I'm going to take my channels. I'm going to set the channels. So what I'm going to do is, I don't like this nice gray sky. I think it should have a different look to it. So. But the thing I'm going to do is, with this image, I just inverted it so everything that was white is now black, everything that's black is now white. So, if you look, our snow, our wonderful, wonderful snow, is now black. This will key out first. We don't want that. We just want this. So, wow. Glad thing I'm not giving a presentation. I might feel embarrassed at that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to garbage mat this. Wait. Where are you at? Come on, don't make me no liar. Oh. So, this is the thing. All this is a vector. Anybody know what a vector is? Vector illustrator? Yeah, you know. Okay, 2 people in the room. What this is just the math formula and things. All it does is it tells it this is the area. It's just a drawing method. What it does is I just outline this. First, it just took away the part that I want, left me with the part that I didn't want. Up this thing up real quick.
How would somebody get a hold of the program for Lightweight? Is that just available online anymore? Or?
You can probably get it. You can probably get it through their website, Newtek, Newtek. Newtek. They also make a video software, video toaster. If you're an old guy and remember that video toaster, yeah. Remember the Amiga? Yeah.
Can you take those 3D images and like place into a video?
That's what my background is.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, what program would you do? Would you link those to with just
A regular compositing program.
okay?
You could just output that with like a alpha channel, your CGI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, because you can composite, you do compositing and a number of things, but you can do them in After Effects. I do a lot of the compositing just right in. I use Final Cut and just do some layers, depending what it is, you know, how complex, but I may do roto work over in After Effects and bring it over into my editing line and just do the layers and you do some blending there. But other programs like After Effects or I think Fusion, Nuke.
Fusion, Nuke, yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right.
So what this is, Florida sky, Michigan winter. You're all welcome. Did everybody see what's going on here? I keyed out all this. Anybody have fun trees?
You didn't rotoscope all those limbs and leaf.
No. This is what it's used. It's what it's used a lot for.
Would you like